Are you guys ready?
Yes.
Okay, then start.
Education really help us? It is free to share things that we learned at school. Why don't we start doing that for people who don't get them? We are just lucky that we have a chance to have appropriate health education in schools. But health education shouldn't be something lucky. It must be something normal for everyone to have. We, as a team B including Riko, Mizuki, Haruki, Yuta, and me, Tanaka, want to solve this problem. Here is the persona that we made. Lack of education may lead to an uneducated society. Lack of health education in schools increases the chance of people suffering from diseases and uses of hospital for minor diseases. If we do not try to solve this from education, the long-term solution will never work.
So, we would like to provide classes to tackle the lack of health education. Our project is eduable, which means education and sustainable in French. We open classes for children aged 13 or 40 years old in public school in Kinshasa, and we're planning to open the classes once a month for each school and continue it for 10 months. Content will be health education such as prevention of infectious diseases and pregnancy health, which is also supported up by SOIK. And for these classes, we offer retired doctors and medical students in university to teach children about healthcare. As a material of the class, we use textbook mainly with visual information made with the help of doctors and researchers about its content.
We believe education has one of the most significant ways to change society, especially for the generation who makes future society. We, as a group of teenagers, suggest that starting a new health and medical education for students in DRC leads to a fundamental change in their future society. The students who study throughout this program will not only be able to protect themselves from minor disease, but also as the increased number of educated teenagers, there will be less number of citizens using hospitals. In the short term, students can learn about the Medicare in their country, such as the system of hospitals, NGOs in the medical field, especially the SOIK system. Please look at this chart. As it is shown in the chart, this program involves not only students, but also local retired doctors and medical students. We believe the involvement of local doctors helps create a good flow of employment in the medical industry, as we learned from Ms. Samila that there is an issue to employ a new generation of medical workers because of the lack of employment due to old generations refusing to retire from the job. Our program will be able to provide 2 of the SDGs goals, good health and well-being, and quality education.
So in this section, I'd like to explain our business model, how to earn the funds and profit. Please look at this picture. We are planning to earn the funds from renowned doctors, developed countries, medical schools, and public middle schools, but we've heard that public schools don't have much money, so ideally, we want them to pay as small as needed. And as Yuta said before, we are planning to make textbooks with many pictures due to the low literacy rate in DRC. In the process of making it, we'll sell the edit right of the textbook to renowned doctors so that they can write what they want to teach and also advertise their name or hospital. After finishing making the textbooks, we are thinking of publishing them in developed countries as an educational picture book for kids. We are also planning to provide teaching practice courses to medical schools so we can earn funds by selling them.
Last but not least, let me explain our possible impact size and scaling plan. We believe Kinshasa, with more than 15% of the country's overall population, is the best place to launch our service. After creating a successful case study, we hope to spread our service to many other locals, such as Mbujimai and Lubumbashi. The most recent data from 2018 shows that the number of kids in DRC primary school is about 5 times larger than the one from 1971. The increase in the number of students in educational institutions within the country is very clear. From this data and UNICEF's data of completion rate for primary school and attendance rate for lower secondary, we can assume there were at least around 3.6 million lower secondary students in 2018. From 2019, the country introduced free education for compulsory education years, including lower secondary, so the number must be more than that by now. They are our possible targets we could impact on, and we believe this number will continue to increase. It is evident that the DRC government is finding now as the right time to invest in education, and we hope for their support as well. And also, prevention is worth a pound of cure. Early health education might not always provide students with a way of making a living or get immediate results in decrease of health issues, but it exists to impact the health of the community slowly but surely, and in the end, this must be the most effective way to create a sustainable and healthy system for the country's future. Thank you.